Welcome to the stream, let's have some fun. Mrs. Sassy's here, we've only just begun. Mrs. Sassy Sunday stream, like and subscribe, and share it out to your team. You love a sassy vibe, Mrs. Sassy Sunday stream. Turn up the sound, dancing around, dancing in the fire. All gather round, Mrs. Sassy Sunday stream. Like and subscribe, and share it out to your team. You love a sassy vibe.
Hello and welcome to Mrs. Sassy Sunday Stream, the purple edition. We're going purple today. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me pull this out a little bit more. All right, well, we are back. We are back after a bit of hiatus because of some family issues. So we're going to talk about why Cannoli landed himself in the emergency room last weekend and how he's doing. And there's Zelda going in and out during the whole stream. Anyway, I tried to be festive for the occasion. I'm very sorry that I missed last week, but for some reason, Cannoli likes to get sick. Well, I can't wait to see what nails you're getting. I always love to see what nails Naughty is getting. These are, okay, so I got these the day, I know like the men in the chat don't care, but I got these a day before we took Cannoli to the emergency room, but they're like that real dark green, and I got kind of festive with my nails. So they were fun. Anyway, thank you so much. I love you too. Okay, so let's dive into what happened to Cannoli. So I had been sick for, actually, let me say hi to the chat and then we'll do that. See, I miss 1 week and I'm 2 weeks and I'm all discombobulated. Gord King was here earlier. He is, he won't be able to chat or throw in his fun puns since he's working. But thank you for listening. I appreciate you with a little sunflower. Corey's here already. Good to see you. And Carly, thank you. Josh is driving, but I'm lurking. Okay. Thank you so much. And yeah, I still have this cough that I cannot get rid of. It's the only thing that's lingering and it's really annoying, especially when you're trying to sleep. So this house, I tell you. Hunty, good to see you. Thank you so much. Yes, we're doing purple today. So I found this. Yep. But listen, here's what's happening in the Cannoli house. Cannoli's watching football without his headphones because I'll explain why he can't wear his headphones. So if you hear football or anything, just deal with it. And then this one over here, the weather's nice. She likes to go in and out at her leisure. This is real life over here at the Cannolis. So yeah, I found this hat. My daughter had it. I don't know when she got it, but you know I love a good sparkle. I have this shirt that has like purple and pink trees on it. And I just decided to turn everything purple for the occasion. So it's a purple Christmas over here, even though I'm very traditional and I decorate traditional. There's my kid. She is watching. Do you have to let it linger? I know that damn Cranberries song, right? But good to see you, Whitey, my favorite white bear. Yeah, it is a nice hat, isn't it? Anyway, I'm trying to be festive. Okay, so here's the story. So I get sick like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, right? And by Thanksgiving, I'm okay. I have a cough still, and but whatever, power through. Cannoli starts feeling a little And, you know, as the days go on, he's starting to feel a little bit of pressure. So we're thinking sinus infection, right? And you're not going to just, run to the emergency room because somebody has some pressure. So we get some sinus medicine and hopefully thinking that works. So he's feeling pressure behind the eye, right? And up here on the left side of his head, right? And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking it's a sinus infection. I work for a doctor, so kindly my nurse practitioner calls in a Z-Pack because that's, oh, hi, Zax. Hope you are doing well. I'm just updating everybody on the cannoli Sasquatch illness saga. So anyway, we get him a Z-Pack, and well, first of all, Monday he works, and then Tuesday about noon, he's like, I can't even function. Like my head hurts so bad, I have to go lay down. So, yeah, he was. You're now listen. I asked Cannoli if I could show pictures today on this stream, and he said no. And I don't blame him because it's pretty embarrassing. But our closest YouTube family did get to see what he looked like. We shared privately. So, but I will tell you publicly what it was. But so anyway, Tuesday, the week after Thanksgiving, Tuesday, he's in bed all afternoon and he's sleeping most of Wednesday. So Wednesday, I pick him up a Z-Pack. Okay. And we're thinking, oh, it did look like it. He's still having a hard time. He's having a hard time, and I'll let you guys know. So Wednesday, we get him a Z-Pack because at this point, he's having a little bit of a rash, which sometimes when you get an infection or sinus infection, like you can have a rash. I mean, it's not uncommon. So he gets this rash, and I'm thinking, okay, it's a Z-Pack, or a sinus infection, because all symptoms lead to sinus infection, right? So he starts the Z-Pack Wednesday night. You take 2 to start, so it's pretty heavy. He takes 1 Thursday. Friday morning, his eye, he can't open his eye. And if you're eating, my apologies. But the stream's going to get worse because I'm talking about cake pop. But his head, his sores start pussing. He's getting all, hi, Tina. I'm just giving a gross update on Cannoli's medical issue, which is why I couldn't be here last week. But anyway, but good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So he starts pussing and having all these weird sores. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, maybe it's just Cannoli gets weird stuff. When he gets sick, he gets weird sick stuff, right? So I'm like, well, what is this? So Friday he's still sleeping, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Hi, Devastator, good to see you. Oh my God, I'll have to tell you what Jana, no, he didn't name the source, but Jana, oh my God, Jana cracks me up. I'll have to tell you. Oh, and by the way, we have a slideshow by Jana Banana on why Ariel the Little Mermaid was trans. We have a lot of fun stuff today. So it was worth the wait for me. Anyway, so Cannoli has all these sores. They're starting to pus. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? He can't open his eye. I don't know what it is, right? But it's getting worse. The Z-Pack isn't helping because by day 3, you've already taken 4 doses, if you will. So Friday night, I'm laying in bed. My mother-in-law texts me because I'm showing her pictures of Cannoli, and they're not good pictures. Like anyway. So my mother-in-law texts me and she's like, you don't think this is shingles, do you? Because Cannoli said it hurt, but it didn't itch. And a rash would normally itch. Yes, I know. Hi, Stephen. Good to see you. Only a Sasquatch, right? So my mother-in-law is like, do you think it's shingles? I'm like, shingles? He's not the age yet in which you would get shingles. So I start Googling it, and I'm looking at pictures, and I'm looking at Cannoli, and I'm like, oh my God, if the Z-Pack isn't clearing any of this up, it's got to be something worse than that. So I go to, I research it. Excuse me. You okay? I research it and I was like, okay, they said put Aquaphor on it. So I go to Walgreens at like 8:30 at night. I get him some Aquaphor. I put it on his face, yada, yada. Saturday morning, I know, right? Saturday morning, he wakes up and his eye is swollen shut and he's in so much pain. And he just has, and here's the interesting part, right? The sores were literally in a straight line down, hit the middle of his forehead, all the way over on the side and down. And apparently it's in his head. So that's why, like, he usually wears his noise canceling headphones when I'm streaming, but it's just painful on the top. So I'm like, all right, let's go to urgent care because like I said, yeah, no, it was Tina. It was. I'm going to tell you. So, Cannoli tried to, yeah, well, just for today, Vex, because I found this fun hat in my kids' stuff and this shirt that has purple and pink on it. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just purple it up for today. Why not? So good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Vex did a live stream this morning and, you guys should check it out. I haven't yet. I always sleep through it because it's early, but it's always great. So, now, so my kid's like, Mom, thank you, Carly. So my kid's like, you know what? Dad looks awful. Like, we got to do something. He literally looked like Cyclops. It was awful. Like, just the whole side, everything was swollen. So I make an appointment for urgent care and we drive to urgent care, and it's not the closest, but it's the only place that, oh, you did watch Vex's stream this, well, she appreciates your support. So go to urgent care, and the lady thought that we were there for a shingles what's it called? Shingles shot, like prevention. And she took one look at his face. He couldn't even like deal with the sun. He had sunglasses on. He takes off his glasses. She goes, nope, right to the ER. Right to the ER. You got to go. Yes, vaccine. Thank you, Tina. Yes, vaccine. So she looks right at his eye and she's like, nope, you got to go to the ER. And I was like, oh shit. Because if you guys don't remember, 2 years ago, in about a week or so, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, was it 4? He almost died on me and had to go to the emergency room, and he was admitted twice to the hospital. The second time he went to the ER, it was during COVID the whole time. I couldn't be with him, and the second wait for the ER was like 8 hours. He had to sit by himself. So I was like, we're all just having PTSD with this. We're like, we don't want to go to the ER, but this guy, he could not even open his eye. So we get to the ER. They got us right back. The whole ordeal took about 2 hours. Diagnosed him with shingles, but wait for it. Cannoli just doesn't do things easy. Shingles with a bacterial infection on top of the shingles. So he had herpes on his face. They did a oh, interesting. I didn't know that they recommend. I've never been recommended a shingles vaccine. And also, when my in-laws get it, it's not really covered by the insurance. Like, they pay $300 each for a shingles vaccine, which I think is ridiculous. So they do this black light test. They put drops in his eye. And mind you, if you're eating, I apologize. Yellow goop, pus, stuff coming out of his eye. It was not a good look. It was awful. He couldn't sleep. We were up all night. It was just awful. So the doctor does a black light thing to make sure it hasn't spread into his eye. It was only a little bit into his eye, but it was just the pressure and the pain and everything behind the eye that was causing all of this pressure. Yes, Vex got to see it. It was like dried lemon curd. It was disgusting. He's such an overachiever, Italian and autistic, now shingles and infection. Quit it. Yes, Whitey, exactly. It was not yummy to look at. So they get him on Valtrex, which is for herpes, and they give him so Valtrex, a steroid for 3 days, and then this topical ointment that I got to put on his sores every day, 3 times a day. So I thought it was weird too, but the nurse said if I were to catch it, my daughter could get it. You know what's interesting though is my understanding is that it's not contagious. So I'm not really sure why but I don't know. That's strange. I'm not really sure. No, Vex says no. I didn't feed him tofurkey. I didn't feed him the tofurkey. I ate it. I fed the family regular turkey. So, lemon curd and breast milk ate the way. So anyway, we start him on the medication. Sleeping is really horrible, right? The next morning was the worst I've ever seen him, right? The worst I've ever seen him. His eye is swollen with like inside like this. It was awful. It was so bad. I think that's the picture that I had sent to people that, we know that reached out. I didn't want to blast it on Twitter because it was really embarrassing. And quite frankly, not fun to look at. So, we kind of glad he's better. Everything is okay. And so glad this is the last time y'all baby birth after tossing salads. Got it. Yes, you're right. So so I stayed home Monday because I wasn't sure the condition that he was going to be in, and he couldn't see, like he literally was just exhausted. And so I stayed home Monday, and I forced him to ice his eye all day Monday, or I think he iced it Sunday as well. By Monday, he was opening it about halfway. And oh my God, it was really red and gross and icky and all that. But he worked on icing it continuously, opening his eye, trying to use his eye more. Like this poor guy, the weekend, we were in the ER when he came home, he was watching college football like this. And it would just give him a headache. So, weird. A friend of mine got it years ago around Thanksgiving and had to hide from the family because that is strange. You ate that tofurkey and probably kissed him. Yeah, it's my point. Yes, he is tough. I will say there were a couple of times in the beginning where he was almost in tears because the pain was so much and he just couldn't get comfortable. He couldn't sleep. So this reminds me of a guy I knew in the military that got gonorrhea in his eye on a trip to the Philippines. Oh no, gross. Yes, I know I can figure how he got it. Good to see you, Shieldwald. Roman, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so as of today, everything has like dried up as far as the sores are concerned. He does have full use of his eye. It's still a little blurry. Have to take him to the eye doctor just to make sure there's no damage. And but he's still in pain because it's the nerve endings. No matter what you do on the outside to clear the bacterial infection, he still has the pain. So yesterday was a rough day for him. But today, every day is different. You say embarrassing, I say sexy. Not really. I'm just trying to boost his self-esteem. He did send me a picture at work because I wanted to see. I did go back to work Tuesday, and I think he sent me a picture that titled, "Is this the sexiest picture of the year?" So, I don't know. It's just tough. He gets this stuff around the holidays, and it's anyway. I'm not looking forward to another insurance bill, but it is what it is. I mean, we still haven't been able to pay off the $11,000 from his last hurrah in the hospital. A study I read said that they think the chickenpox vaccine will mean these poor kids will get a worse case of shingles. Interesting. That is, I hope not with my kid. I mean, I think it's just the pain alone. I mean, the nerve endings and all that stuff. So anyway, blueberries and cranberries to cleanse the cannoli. Yes. Believe me, there's been, I've just been trying to take care of him. I know you don't want that crap, honey. Did they say if shingles cause the infection? No. So I think it was just so what happened is he got the shingles. Shingles is activated from high volumes of stress, right? So Cannoli had, I love him dearly, and we've talked about this, but he, his stress levels can be high, and sometimes managing the stress levels can be difficult. So, he's got to kind of figure out how to, reduce a little bit of his stress with work and whatnot. So no, it's really stress induced. And I'm not really sure how the bacterial infection happened over the shingles. But it did, it was weird. It was weird. I'll share that. Whitey just sent me a picture. A guy at work got shingles and it took over a month for him to fully recover. Yeah, they did say that it could take several months for you to be fully out of pain. So, good to see you, Mike. Yes, Merry Christmas for next week. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. I know. See, that's the thing. I mean, stress is the number one killer. We know that. But, the stress, like what he got from the stress, I would not wish this on anybody. It's so much pain. And just the outer part of it's really, anyway. Shingles is no joke. It's very dangerous around the eyes. Yes. Miss in the Empire had a case 2 years ago around Christmas and it was uncool. Yeah. It affected his eye. He didn't have it so much in his eye as I think like at one point his cheek was all puffy and it was just residual, I think. But, I'm glad that and Cannoli didn't get railed by 100 men. No, we're going to talk about that. We have a lot to talk about today. Cannoli allowed one pic to come out to the public. Yes, and I will show it. Here, hold on a second. Where's Whitey? Why does this do that? Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Hold on. There it is. Here is the picture of Cannoli with shingles. Here, that's the picture of Cannoli with shingles. Can you see it? Oh, there you go. Get it, shingles? Thank you, Whitey. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yes, they did offer him bottom surgery. He got that as well while he was there. It honestly might have just been something small, like touching his face with unwashed hands. It could be too. And he never leaves the house. So, I mean, because he works from home. So also we already have left eye ego. We really just need the one eye community member. I know he's got to get his eye back. His immune system was shot too. Yeah, he was just a hot mess. He was a hot mess. And I'm glad that he is. I can, yes, you can edit. Thank you so much. I've had them on my neck and my back, but never my bussy or crack. I did hear that you had them too. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Cannoli got hit with the shingles. And I just, like I said, thank God for my mother-in-law who put that idea in my head, because I would have never, ever thought it was that. So we're on the mend. And, he's supposed to be back Monday doing MMM, or tomorrow. It's the last show of the year, so at least he'll get like a 2-week break. But yes, happy he's doing better and glad you didn't go to Canada. No, we didn't. We were offered Canada, but we didn't. So yeah, we're good. Hi, Blair. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So yes, Cannoli is better. Island Girl, good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, Island Girl and I were chatting on Twitter about the woman who decided to get ran through by 100 men, which we're going to talk about. And then we're going to show a slideshow on why the Little Mermaid was trans. Cake Pop gets misgendered. And you guys have to stick around, because I have quite a disturbing story to tell you about something I saw with Cake Pop. It was bad. Has he tried rubbing ricotta cheese on it? That is the cure-all for our people. No, but he did take the big pieces of mozzarella and put them on his. Oh, dandy. Yes, thank you, Jules. Let's do it. Let's get Dandy in here. I do have Dandy. Hold on. We're going to start our show. We got to kick it off with Dandy. Hold on. No. Stop. Hold on. All these buttons. But it was 3 times in one day. Poor fella. Yeah. Cake Pop got misgendered 3 times in 12 hours. And we're going to talk about it. And I have a theory. Not a theory, but I have some opinions. And you're going to want to hear it because I saw something leaked on Twitter that I can never unsee. Have you ever seen a marshmallow stick without the cake pops? I have. Anyway, let's play some Dandy, and then we're going to get started on the topics today. But anyway, everybody who reached out wishing well wishes for Cannoli, I appreciate it. He is doing better, and I'm sick of him scaring me. You know, this till death do us part, for better, for worse, in sickness and in health. Oy vey. He's testing me, kids. All right, little Dandy for you. I think the volume's, let's see, where's my volume on here? Here we go.
Oh, wait, sorry, darling. If you've scrolled here, you're gay. You've gotten to the gay side of the internet, dear. And look, it's no mistake, darling. Algorithm's correct. You're gay.
You're gay. You are gay. So a little message from Dandy. Yep. Whoop. Okay. So let's talk about real quick the girl on the thumbnail. Okay. Her name is Lillyphillips, and she decided that, she's an OnlyFans star model. What do they call them? Actor, OnlyFans person? Like what do we call them? Right? So this girl decides, there's a whole documentary on it. Here you go. Let me just pull this up real quick. So I love Vex. Vex always makes sure that I'm in the know. And she sends me things that, person of holes, yes. Vex always sends me stuff that she finds that she thinks would be great for the show. And she said that this girl was trending. And I appreciated all of her help because, yes, a whore. Yes, you are correct. I appreciated her help because this last week, and I apologize for not showing up on people's shows, not checking in, not saying, hey, I just, between work, and I've got a lot of stuff going on at work as well. And then my kid needed a little help with something with her medication. And then with Cannoli, it was a crazy week. So I was grateful to Vex for sharing this with me. But this is the girl here. Her name is Lillyphillips, and she, let's see, is getting
run through by 100 guys.
See, she's getting ready to be ran through. That's how she says it. So I'm not being disrespectful. Digital. Oh, there you go. Thank you. She's an OF digital prostitute. I like that. Oh, a person of cum. Thank you. Yes. Oh, thank you, Island Girl. You're very sweet. I try. It's tough sometimes, but yeah. So here we go. A digital prostitute, POC, what have you. So she decides that her whole life, she needs to get ran through by 100 guys in one day. Okay. So she decides to put out a, ad, if you will, saying, if you'd like to run through me, please apply. And there was STD checks involved, but she did say that by the time that they got their checks in and then sent the information in, they could have slept with other people in the time frame. So she really was risking it. Plus, there was several people that dropped out at the last minute. So they needed to fill the hole by getting other men to fill in last minute. So this just wasn't very safe. I mean, she is trash, but what guy we would want to be a part of the 100 dudes? Imagine how much of a loser you'd have to be the 100th guy. That's the thing too. Like and you only got 5 minutes. Okay. The demon is riding that meat suit hard. When it leaves, she's going to collapse like an inflatable lawn decoration. Well, here's the thing. So it's 100 guys. They have 5 minutes. Okay. And she we can play a little bit of what she describes at the end. So leading up to this, there is a YouTuber, his name is Josh Peters, and he does documentaries, and he did a documentary on this. Hi, Pet Brett, good to see you. I'm afraid she's more semen than women now, but sloppy 101st got to be bad. So she decides to sleep with 100 men, gets all 100 men. They fly in. People fly in just to have 5 minutes with her. And she seems pretty excited about it. She buys certain outfits. You know, I don't think that she has to train very much for it, but she does it. She does it. It did take her a little bit longer than she wanted. It was a 45-minute documentary. If you're interested in it, I can send you the link, or I could put the link in the description to the show. But she said her parents know that this is what she does. And if that's what she wants to do, then they're happy for her, blah, 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 blah. I would never be happy that my daughter has a goal of 100 men in one day. Okay. I really wish she would have explained more of the outcomes of how many men actually were able to get what they wanted from the situation, if you catch my drift. Imagine if she were to get pregnant, she'd have to fly the 100 guys to Mari. No kidding. Of course, everybody did have to wear a condom. You know, that was definitely something that she had to do. So I'm going to play this clip right here. She does suffer an emotional breakdown when sharing her experience sleeping with 100 guys in one day. So I'm going to play this. I don't know. There's 2 clips here, but we're going to play. That's what I was thinking. So I don't know in which clip, but she does explain that they come in, they walk into the room. She introduces herself, gets their name, asks, how they are, what they like, what, as far as maybe positions and what have you, right? So that's already got to take like a minute or so. And are they already ready to go? Are they already horned up? There's no foreplay. I don't know. So 5 minutes to me is unrealistic. Finishing quickly can be fine, but usually there are circumstances leading up to it that allow for that. So if you're just walking in, it's wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, hi, Stupenzo. Good to see you. Caught up on the stream. Sucks about cannoli. I recently had back pain that was diagnosed as shingles. I was shocked. Took antivirals early, never got any rash, and still not 100% sure I had shingles. Oh, I'm so sorry. It is awful. It is awful. That's the thing too, real quick. I guess my grandmother had a bad case on her back, and she didn't know why she had back pain, and nobody could figure it out until she went to an infectious disease doctor for C. diff, and they found out she had shingles. So yeah, no, it hurts. He's been in a lot of pain, but he's doing better. He's doing better because he got on all the medicines too, but he's still in pain, and his face still looks a little. Okay, so we're gonna play one of these. There's 2 here, and if they overlap, fine. But I kind of wanted her to explain what she went through, and she got emotional at the end. And wait for the follow-up. Wait for what she wants to do next, kids. Okay, let's make sure this is up. Oh, it's not. Here we go.
It's not for the weak, girls. If I'm honest, it was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a prostitute in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
it's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah. Just one in, one out. Like it feels intense.
Maybe it feels dirty. And maybe it doesn't feel right because it's not normal to get ran through by 100 men in one day.
More intense than you thought it might.
Oh, and she rented an Airbnb to do this. Oh, wait, she's British. She's a slag, not a whore.
Really?
Now she gets some.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Just take
1 minute.
That's the guy who did the documentary. Well, there were pictures of the bed afterwards. I might be able to find it in the documentary. Hang on a second. Let's try this one right here. Yeah, the funny thing is that she did say it wasn't as uncomfortable afterwards as she thought, but I'm wondering the next day. It's like going to Panda Express and getting 10,000 egg rolls and putting them in your lady parts. Did she post every act? No. I believe she did record it, and she did not show the men's faces and stuff like that. Yeah, no, she did record it for sure. All right, let's see what she says here. It's a minute 20.
Sometimes like feeling so like.
Oh, hold on a second. Let's turn up the volume and start over. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Here we go.
I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic. Like by I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're going to do this. And like, it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like.
No, they didn't get a shot at throwing some moves in. It was recorded though, but the documentary people had to stay outside. They weren't allowed in the house at all because I guess they wanted just discretion for the men. And some of the men did do interviews afterwards, but they did not show their faces.
It's not like normal things at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, you know. But yeah, I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them, and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah. And obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
I guess when you've promised something to people who support you, it's kind of hard to let them down.
But it's up to you, right? Like when you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you even processed, do you think, what's happened?
Not yet. God, I won't forget this day, Jesus.
When I decided to start making this documentary, I wasn't too sure of what to expect.
Yeah, so basically, she sleeps with 100 guys and gets emotional about it. But then decides, let me see if I could find the clip. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, there's so many things of her. Anyway, she did announce 2 days later after doing this, that in February, she is going to do 1,000 men in 24 hours. 1,000 men in 24 hours. Wow. Thank God Hunter J doesn't have a passport. Oh my God, could you imagine? My girlfriend ran over a cat and started crying. I feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for this. Oh, your poor girlfriend. That's awful. I know. I would definitely be super upset over that. All right, let me see if I can find what the bed looked like. Hang on. I do have, let me see. I have the documentary up here. Hold on a second. She did show the room. Hang on. Okay. Okay. So they blur it out, but I do have the room here. Hold on a second. They blur it out, but all of that, let me see what else they hang on a second. Let's see.
How are you feeling?
Surprisingly down.
Let me see if there's anything. No. It was.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
See, she just got.
Lily offered to show me the aftermath of their stunt.
Oh, here you go.
What does it smell like?
Like brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Oh, holy.
Look Look at all that's all condom wrappers. Shame on him. Honestly, any decent guy would be disgusted and say, no, you're better than this. Because what would he do if we, no kidding. Hi, Low Specs. Good to see you. Is that the mother blurred out? No, that's her assistant. It's so funny because everybody that works for her was blurred out. Weird, right? That you don't want to be associated with her. A little weird, huh? Anyway, this is the room. Look at all that condom wrappers.
Is that real? Yeah, he's not good.
Look at that.
Smells.
Lily then walked us through the process that she had repeated 100 times that day.
Come on in, make yourself at home, take your shoes off. I've got some hangers here if you want to put your coat up.
Nice.
Come on in. Where you travel from? Say, oh, lovely. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to meet you. I'll get you on the bed, make yourself comfortable, take off your trousers, and we're going to have a fun time. And I'll give them the phone camera. I'll just say, I'm guessing you don't want your face in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she did have the camera set up, so you're not facing it though.
And if they don't, it'll be POV phone camera.
Yeah.
I'll start usually with a job, and then I'd say, like, is there anything you like, don't like, any certain position you want to do?
Yeah.
And then yeah, we kind of got straight into it.
Did you do the with a condom on or
No,
no?
I
Condom
didn't.
off
Condom off.
okay, and then like once they're having sex, and it's like
condom
on type thing.
Yeah.
It does smell a lot like sex. I mean, and there's rose. That's nice. Did one of the
So
guys?
somebody gave her a rose, which was nice. Hang on. Yeah, no, he said it smelled like sex in there. He did say that, but anyway. Yeah, so oh, is there hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, here you guys go. Hold on. I got something for you. Here we go. One more and then we'll move on to Cake Pop because this one is all right. Here we go. Where's the volume? Okay. Here you go.
So instantly afterwards, she had stressed to me throughout my time with her how excited she was for this challenge and how this was her fantasy. So to see her so visibly upset at the end of it all was really sad. But my confusion was only added to in the days following our filming with Lily, as she announced to her fans that in February of 2025, she would be sleeping with 1,000 men in a single day to break the world record.
Last week I did 101 guys. Now this was just the warm-up because in February I'm going to be the first person ever to reach 4 digits of guys all in one day. Yes, 1,000 guys.
Maybe what we witnessed that night was just someone.
Yeah, so I guess she's got to be proud that she is now going to sleep with 1,000 men in 24 hours. Anyway, I don't understand people. I don't understand people. That to me doesn't seem like, here we go. Oh my God. Oh, White Bear just found a leaked picture of the room. Oh my God. Why, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Here we go. This is the leaked picture. Thank you very much, Whitey. I appreciate you. I found out recently one of the actresses in White Chicks and Boy Meets World left Hollywood and oh, really? I'd be interested because I watched Boy Meets World. Interesting. That is a disgusting goal. 100%. Now that my soul has left my body, what the sky is the limit. I guess so. I don't know because she'll do anything. Maybe image is blurred to protect victims. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So each guy gets 2 minutes. I guess they got 5 minutes, but if you think about it, by the time you come in, you take your jacket off, take your shoes off, tell her what you want. Yeah. It's hard. I don't get it. Anyway, so there you go. We will be back to report on the 1,000 because I'm sure if there's not going to be a documentary, I'm sure there'll be some information out there. I'm going to see if I can follow her social media and stay up on this for you. Okay. Oh, it was Rachel, the tall redhead. Okay, I'll look at that. I don't know why that's not ringing a bell. Okay. Oh, let's do this first. if I don't think Jana is in the chat, but one day, hi, little Miss Anonymous, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you are doing well. So one day in our chat, our girls chat, which is myself, Jana Banana, Nadia, and Vex, Jana decided, because she knows how much I love The Little Mermaid, her daughter was watching The Little Mermaid, and she sent me a picture, and she's like, oh, she loves it. And I'm like so proud as the honorary aunt from, across the country. I named myself that. Oh, good, LMA. Yes, get that tree up. Absolutely. I've had mine up since November 6th. Don't ask why, but I'm really glad that I because I don't know how quickly this season has gone. Anyway, so little Cece was watching The Little Mermaid, and Jana was, of course, watching it with her. And Jana's like, you know what? Ariel, the Little Mermaid, is trans. And I said, really? And she explained it. And I was like, oh my God, you are absolutely right. And she's like, I'm going to put together a slideshow. I'm like, if you do that, I will show it on my show. This was supposed to happen last week. I didn't get a chance, but we're going to go over why Ariel from The Little Mermaid is really transgender. And this slideshow was brought to you by Jana Banana. Okay? How did you know that I could? Thank you, ABF. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps right now after the ER visit that we went to. And every little bit helps. So thank you so much for brightening my day and helping us with the whatever medical bills come our way from his emergency room situation. ABF, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And you know what you're going to get. You're going to get this.
Oh, hello, darlings. It is I, Dandy. And I'm here to tell you that, hey, Dandy, don't say it. You always say this, but it's true. You're gay. Yes, you are. You are gay as the day is long, and you are beautiful.
I do have other ones that I want to add. I just haven't had a chance. So I will have other gay clips. But ABF, thank you so much for your generosity. It means more than you know. And my family right now can definitely use this because I have no idea what that emergency room visit is going to cost. And we're still trying to catch up from Cannoli's last hospital situation a few years ago. So thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Much love to you. And you gifted a membership to my daughter. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, real quick, long story short, that's why I missed last week's stream. Cannoli Sasquatch was in the emergency room last Saturday. He ended up being diagnosed with his whole eye was all swollen shut, and he had a really terrible rash that was all infected. He ended up getting shingles, and it's extremely painful, and his whole eye was swollen. His whole half of his face was swollen, and it was scary there for a second because it was all affecting his eye. So, Tina, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and your generosity. This means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, definitely going to go to the emergency room fund. Thank you so much. Let's see, Tina. Let's see what clip you should get. I like I said, I really need to up my clips because I need some more funny ones for me. Oh, here. Because we're going to talk about Cake Pop being misgendered, we're going to play this one. I always enjoy this one. Thank you, Tina.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Just a reminder. But yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Fighting Italian AIDS $1 at a time. I know. It's been, and you know what the thing is though, is it like puts a damper a little bit on the holiday season, and just, just like I said, because Cannoli had a really big health scare 4 years ago, and I couldn't be with him because of COVID, and we really just didn't know what was going on. It was awful. It ended up in me having to give him 3 IV antibiotic treatments a day for like 8 weeks, and he had a liver drain. It was a whole thing. That's for another podcast. But this time of year, we get very sensitive to that, and I know other people are going through things way worse. We are grateful that he's okay. It just takes its toll, you know? Oh, Corey, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Corey knows what he's going to get because this clip was pretty much made for him. So let's give Corey what he wants. Thank you, Corey.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that huck and spit on that thing. You get me?
Say what?
Thank you, Corey. I greatly appreciate your generosity. I almost hit end stream. Thank God I didn't. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this slideshow, Why the Little Mermaid is Trans by Jana. So we were joking and she made a slideshow and I'm going to present it. Sassy, look up Full Metal Jacket saying, this is my weapon, this is my gun. Oh, I should. Okay, I will. I did see that she may have scammed people out of their money. I have to look into it. It had to do with like some sort of like a Bitcoin of some sort. I know I did see this recently that she could be facing jail time. So anyway, okay, The Little Mermaid and why she is trans. Here we go. So, Why the Little Mermaid is Trans, the slideshow by Jana. Oops, sorry. I'm just trying to unclick. There we go. Okay. Please note, this entire slideshow will be in font Ariel for obvious reasons. Ariel has, hold on. Ariel has a mental disorder. All Ariel wants to be is human. But she's born a fish. Sorry, I'm still trying to get better myself. She has to see a specialist in order to get her leg surgery. And can we just notice the artwork that Jana has put together? And the specialist looks like a drag queen. But no matter how many leg surgeries, Ariel will always be a fish. Ariel has mermaid DNA. Look at this right here. I mean, look at this. Her trying to sew. This is great. Bonus, Ariel is kind of a piece of shit for leaving her family forever just because this guy can play flute tunes for a dog. Thank you. Thank you, Jana. Excuse me. Isn't that amazing? She is absolutely right. Ariel definitely is trans because no matter what, she will always be a mermaid. So thank you, Gianna Banana, for that. That was amazing and totally fun. She put that together for me. Like, I mean, she's busy. She's got a little kid. She's married to Copa, which probably takes a lot of time. Anyway, that was good. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so are you guys ready for this story I have to tell you? If you're eating, please stop eating. All right, I'm going to tell you a story about Cake Pop. We remember Cake Pop. Here, I'll just pull this up for 1 second. Cake Pop, Lily. Okay. All right, this is Lily. Real quick. So, yeah, now I can understand her leaving her family if it was for Giga Chad Gastano, right? Okay. Excuse me. So, I do hate watch this person's streams during the week because I'm fascinated with the weird stuff that they say, right? And I'm glad I was watching because I hadn't seen this video yet of Cake Pop being misgendered 3 times in less than 12 hours, okay? They got misgendered. And during this live stream where they were talking about being misgendered, people were commenting on, because this person does not always allow everybody to make comments. they'll do sub only, where you can watch it, but you have to be subbed to their channel in order to be able to comment. So when it was not sub only, people were commenting, are you mad about the leaked video? And they were like, well, I mean, it is what it is. So if you're not familiar, this person has an OF channel, and that's how they really support themselves. And apparently a video leaked of them doing OF content. Okay. So it was back during Halloween when they were dressing up as different characters, and they decided to do a skit, if you will, dressed up as Velma. Okay. So the orange top, the short hair, and the glasses. I believe that's, I think, is it Velma or is it the other one? Yes. Cake Pop has an OF. Yes. Yep. I can actually pull up the main page for you, I think, because they have so they have their regular Instagram, and then they have a spicy Instagram. And I believe the spicy Instagram has a link to the OF main page. Okay. And so, is it Velma? Is it Velma, the one with the orange shirt and the short hair and the glasses? Anyway, yes. Okay. It's Velma then. Okay. So anyway, I found the leaked video. I found I'm telling you, Corey, you know what you get when you come to this stream. I'm going to try to be as nice as possible when explaining this. So I found the leaked video, and the leaked video is this person dressed as Velma with a magnifying glass, and they're looking around, and they stumble on their wiener. Okay. Have you ever seen a wiener without their cake pops? It's very, very disturbing. Okay. So I watched a bit of it because I was interested. It's one of those things like a car crash. You shouldn't look at it, but you are, and you're invested. And it was like a few minutes, and they decided to do their act, and watching how they had to get to the finish line and what they had to do, because they're so effed up between their body parts and their mental illness, trying to get to the finish line was very, very, very disturbing, right? So here's my point that I'm trying to get to by telling you this. You want to present as a woman. Okay. I'm gonna, so Cake Pop, okay. This is how Cake Pop explains their situation. So this person identifies as a woman, and they're working on having bottom surgery, right? They've had their balls removed. Okay. So they only have what they call their marshmallow stick. They call the balls, they call that cake pops. That's why I call them the cake pop person, because when I first stumbled on this person, they described their bottom surgery and they use food analogies. So basically, it's just a marshmallow stick without the cake pops, if you catch my drift. And they're trying to get bottom surgery, but it had to be delayed because of they have too much hair down there, and so they're doing electrolysis. Okay, so that is my analogies, because that's what they use, right? It should just look like shriveled up lump. No, it's gone. It's gone. Removed. The cake pops are removed. The marshmallow stick is still normal. Okay. Anyway, yes, thank you. Right. Sorry. And I want to be careful because I don't want YouTube to get pissy with me, but it's also the way that they explain it. Okay, so here is my whole thing that has been pissing me off since I saw this. One, I can't unsee it. It's very, very disturbing. The fact that people pay. Yes. So when there's completion, there is nothing. There's no finale, like no fireworks, if you will, because there's nothing there, right? The fact that people pay to watch this content, it was really disturbing. There was nothing sexual about it. What I'm saying is that you'd have to have a really weird fetish to see somebody and I know that there's fetishes out there. Okay, so here's my point. Here's what I'm getting to. This person wants to be taken seriously as a woman, right? Doesn't want to be misgendered. Wants to have all the rights as a woman. Wants to use the women's restroom. We've played clips on here about how they said basically last week, I'm going to go in your restroom and fuck you if you don't like it. Like they were really like nasty about it. Okay. So let me tell you this. You want to be taken seriously, but you make an income off of showing your penis on whatever, on OnlyFans to make money. Isn't that a little hypocritical? You want me to respect you as a woman, but you're throwing your wiener all over the place and having people. Yes. Yes, Tina, you are so funny. That's exactly it. I'm trying to use the right words so I don't get in trouble. But yes, that's exactly what it is. It's strange. And there was another thing that had to happen for them to also be able to. And it was really, like I said, really, really, really disturbing. And so my point is that you want to be labeled as a woman. You want us to treat you as a woman, but you're making money off of your male parts. How am I supposed to respect that at all? Like, that's not okay. It's okay to use your wiener when you want to make money, but I have to respect you as a female in public. But yet you're using, it just doesn't, right? Do you guys see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. It's not okay. Like, either commit or don't. So you're dressed as a woman. You have whatever, I mean, and first of all, this person needs to start wearing a bra. It's disgusting. Okay. So you want to be treated as a woman. You want to look like a woman. You dress like a woman on this whatever that, I don't know, video, whatever they call it. And then you pull out your manhood. I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense. You got to pick a lane. This is why we get pissed off. But obviously people are paying to watch this. Oh, hi, Lance. Good to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate the like. If he wants to be a chick. So yes. So that's the thing. He is working on getting bottom surgery, but he's using this weird fetish to his advantage to make money. So isn't that hypocritical? And then gets pissed when we misgender him 3 times in 12 hours. You're showing everybody on OF that you still have a penis and you use it to make money, but then we also have to acknowledge that you want to be referred to all the time as a woman. I sometimes use my car to haul stuff that would be better for a pickup truck, but I don't get mad at people for pointing that out. Okay, I'm going to play this video, you guys, talking about this. Just happened the other day. Okay. And mind you, here's another thing I really wanted, since we're on this topic, I really want to talk about. Why is it that men who transition to women are always lesbians? No, you're a freaking man. You were born a man and you're attracted to women because that's your DNA. it's like I other than maybe a handful, I don't see many male to female transitions that like you're not call yourself a lesbian, you're straight because you're a man playing dress up. So anyway, this person has a new girlfriend who's a cis woman, which I hate that term too. It's ridiculous, right, Island Girl? I mean, it just drives me crazy. Like, I want to say this. By the way, I did get muted on one of the streams because somebody was talking about them using a bathroom that they shouldn't be using, and I did make the comment that they were pretending to be something that they're not, and their moderator muted me from the whole live. Okay. Anyway, all right. So let's play this clip real quick. This just happened the other day. First of all, do the work, dude. Do the work. Here we go.
Misgendered 3 times in the past 24 hours at restaurants.
20.
Last night, I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like to eat?" My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am." And she looks at my girlfriend and didn't really understand what had happened and said, "No, I'm talking to him," pointing at me. Our jaws were on the floor, and we decided to leave because it was just a bad vibe after that. And just a few minutes ago, I was at another restaurant for lunch, and they showed me my seat and said, "Here you go, sir." And I said, "I am not a sir." And then I left because I wasn't comfortable anymore. And I went to a new restaurant, and I asked, "Before I sit down, where's the bathroom, please?" And they said, "Oh, it's right this way, sir." And I just left because I wasn't comfortable anymore. If you're a server in the food industry, you don't need to use words like sir or ma'am. There are ways to be respectful without using those words. And if you get it wrong for someone like me, I will probably leave the restaurant. And it puts like a bad vibe on my day when it happens, especially when it happens 3 times in a row. I have been...
Okay, and I'm going to tell you something else. Yes, I know this would be great. I'm going to tell you something else about this person. Okay, there's a lot of times too, I watch their TikTok streams. It's usually while I'm working and stuff. So I'm doing other things. I'm not sitting there watching it. But there's excuse me. There's a lot of times where I can see their facial structure looks like they're waiting to be misgendered. They're like hanging on every word that the server has to say, right? And it just aggravates me that this person needs to be treated in this upscale way. I have a response. Oh, did I not pull it up? Hold on a second. Oh, okay. First of all, I want to set Josh up with this guy here, but I guess I don't know. Josh said it's not his type. Hi, Ryo. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So this is a gay guy. He's conservative. Well, I guess he doesn't really label himself as a conservative anymore, but he tends to lean more on our side. But I really enjoyed listening to him break this down because he's saying exactly what I would have said. So I'm going to let him say it for us. Hang on one second. Let's make this. He titles this, "Here We Go Again." Okay. Are you guys ready? Let me make sure it's all the way up. Okay. Here we go.
I have been misgendered 3 times in the past 24 hours at restaurants.
There's a life that you like and that you dislike. This creator here is most obviously the latter for me. And that
I will say too, as far as disliking this creator, their community, the gay community and the trans community, from what I've seen on like social media, do not like this person at all. They think that they just do rage bait to get clicks and that they're just, they don't want to associate with this person. This person gets a lot of hate. Okay. No, right. Exactly. So they put the choker on, I want to say, you're probably right. Probably more so to cover the Adam's apple, but majority of the time it's to wear their stupid microphone. They are having FFS surgery, the facial feminization surgery, and they are having their Adam's apple shaved down. It's not going to change anything. It's not, and they have no desire to want to feminize their voice at all. At all. I know way too much about this person. I guess I've dove into it just because this shit fascinates me, that this person actually thinks that they can just annihilate all of these waiters and waitresses and put them on blast, and just they have this notion that they have this certain type of respect that they deserve all the time. Anyway, let's listen to him. He has a good point here.
It's not because of their identity, all right? I love my dolls. It's simply because of their glorification of victimhood.
Yep.
Last night, I was at Benihana with my girlfriend, and the server said, "What about you, sir? What would you like to eat?" My girlfriend, God bless her heart, steps in, says, "Actually, that's ma'am." And she looks at my girlfriend and didn't really understand what had happened and said, "No, I'm talking to him," pointing at me. Our jaws were on the floor, and we decided to leave. A few minutes ago, I was at another restaurant for lunch, and they showed me my seat and said, "Here you go, sir." And I said, "I am not a sir." And then I left. And I went to a new restaurant, and I asked, before I sit down, where's the bathroom, please? And they said, "Oh, it's right this way, sir." And I just left because I wasn't comfortable anymore. And it puts like a bad vibe on my day when it happens, especially when it happens 3 times in a row.
I know we go through this rodeo every 3 months because you post videos like this for clickbait, but Lily, aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of living a life where your happiness is dictated by the actions of others? That can't be an empowering way to live, for somebody else's words to have this much control over you. The harsh reality is that passing is not something that everybody in your situation is going to be able to.
See, that's the thing too. Like, they just don't, I'm sorry, but this just doesn't work. I've seen other people pass better. I don't feel like I'm sorry. You just don't pass. You don't pass. I'm pretty sure that Blair White and other people I follow on TikTok that really put the work in do not get misgendered. They didn't say they've ever gotten misgendered.
To achieve. So when you face this reality, you're given really 2 options. You can cower in a corner every single time somebody calls you the wrong name and then get online and milk it for views, or you can become a psychologically stronger person because of it. Now, I also understand that becoming a psychologically stronger person isn't as lucrative as what you're doing now,
See?
but I just can't imagine that anyone living this way is actually happy.
Nope.
If you're a server in the food industry, you don't need to use words like sir or ma'am. There are ways to be respectful without using those words.
Wow.
And if you get it wrong for someone like me,
I'm really glad what he has to say here next. I agree.
will probably leave the restaurant.
It is not the job of the public
Nope.
to change their language to accommodate
Nope.
your feelings. I'm sorry, but like it or not, they won't. I'd also like to add, a lot of these restaurants where people get online and shame them for calling people the wrong names, a lot of times they're foreign restaurants, and it's foreign waiters and waitresses who are making this mistake. The countries that a lot of these people are coming from don't even have gender neutral language. Tables are gendered. So I think extending a little bit of grace to these service workers is needed on your end. So long story short, Lily, I know that this is part of your business model to be offended and play the victim, but this is not a good example that you are setting for people. In fact, this way of living is detrimental to people because it sets them up for a life of unhappiness controlled by others. I'll also add that this makes people in our community look bad because, like it or not, we're in an alphabet together and people lump your identity with mine, being gay. And because you act like this and you represent that alphabet on social media, you represent all of us, and it's not good for us. Now, as always, this is a respectful disagreement. Don't go and bully this creator. This is for educational purposes.
Well, which is good. I'm glad that he said that. But this is about forcing someone to conform to reality that you know to be false. It's a powerful psychological tool being used on the masses. The Emperor's New Clothes effect. 100%. 100%. I am tired of being told that I'm a piece of garbage if I don't, bend the knee to whatever it is you're doing. I mean, I'm sorry. And this person's also very disrespectful in the fact that, like, they call us cis women and instead of real women, and the biology aspect. He's just, if you could hear all of the ass backwards things that he says regarding biological women, it's maddening. South Park perfectly pointed this behavior out 20 years ago. They're all with an F. They just want to make noise so people look at them. This one too makes money off of it, and they go on stream during yes, believe me, once I get off of streaming here, I have to cook and finish the laundry. So thank you so much for stopping by, Island Girl. I hope you're well, and hopefully I'll see you next week. If not, Merry Christmas. Once people get once you get people agreeing to this, they'll continue to agree. And I think a lot of us are just pushing back at it because I'm so tired of hearing about this. I'm so tired of having to do everything that you're telling me. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. So you're getting, if I was getting misgendered 3 times in 12 hours, 24 hours, I would probably rethink my whole situation. I don't even if like a tomboy got misgendered, I don't think you would be that upset because you're meant to dress masculine. But what does it fucking matter? What does it matter? People spell my name wrong all the time. My real name, they spell all wrong all the time. They call me the wrong name because phonetically it's spelled differently than it sounds. Why should I get pissed off if somebody makes a mistake? It's not their It's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome. Exactly. So yeah, but I'm telling you right now, this person, the fact that they want to be a woman so bad, but yet make OF content with their manhood is just beyond me. It really fucking makes me angry. Oh, you know what? We're going to switch topics real quick. Speaking of manhood. Oh, shit. Sorry. Speaking of manhood, where is it? I've got something for you. Speaking of manhood, womanhood, where is it? Hold on. Oh my God, you guys, this is still happening too. This is still happening too. Just a second. Hold on. Dylan Mulvaney celebrates his, I love how they posted it, his 1000th day of girlhood. They're still doing this. They're still playing this game, this Dylan Mulvaney. I'm glad we don't see much of him anymore, or I don't, but here we go.
Did you hear? It's day 1000. It's day 1000 of girlhood. Yeah!
All right, hold on. I got to mute this. But oh, I'm glad I stopped on this for you. Okay, Shieldwald, good to see you. Thank you so much. I will catch you later. I'm cleaning like a mad woman. I know. I have to clean too. Well, not clean. I have to do some food prep. I know, because they haven't been. I know. Is Dylan still a thing? It's like the shtick is older than Leonardo DiCaprio's exes. Yeah. But look right there, you guys. That's the definition of womanhood right there. Look at that body. Look at that body. I muted it because they're dancing too. Look, they're on a hot tub boat. They really look like they're oppressed, huh? Look at. Oh, look right there. That's real sexy. Real sexy. Look, there you go. Yeah. Right. Oh, look how cute that is. Look at that. Yeah, that's not the body of a woman. Not the body of a woman. Anyway, they celebrated 1,000 days of womanhood. I should calculate how many days I've actually been a woman. Anyway, my kid's looking for something in the fridge. If you wait like a half an hour, I can make you something. Eggnog. Oh yeah, it's right in that little fridge right there. Hold on a second. Here, let's do this. She's gonna grab some eggnog. Go ahead. It's in the back there, the green one. Keep going. Yeah, that right there. Just shake it real good. She hasn't drank the eggnog in like 3 weeks, and all of a sudden she wants it during my show. I guess Dylan Mulvaney makes her want to drink eggnog because she's watching my stream. All right. What topic do we have next? Okay, we did Ariel is trans. We did misgendered. We did Dylan Mulvaney. We did this. Oh, you guys, here, I want to show you something real quick. Decaf tall for Carlton. What? I don't know if I get that. Decaf tall for Carlton. Oh, all right. Here's I'm going to show this real quick. So I don't know what AWS is. Why does that look like, is that, that looks like the Amazon thing. Anyway, as a part of the AWS culture of diversity and inclusion, we've created a series of pins for event attendees to indicate who they are and how they communicate. Pins can be displayed on your badge's lanyard. Eggnog makes you throw up. You know, it's an acquired taste, and she'll probably just drink this one part and she won't have any more. Right? Maybe. Oh gosh. Oh, Amazon World Shipping. Okay, or Amazon Web Services. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because it definitely has the little Amazon yada yada, the arrow. So let's look at these inclusion pins. So you can have an ally pen, a they them. I don't even know how to say the XE and XEM. There's a little networking. And then there's a she, her, which it's so interesting. If you guys look, the she, her pins and the, oh my gosh, I can't say this word. Do you guys see the one with the end? I can't bring it up. Let me see if I can make it larger. Oh, here we go. Hold on. It's near, I don't know what that says. Anyway, the Ask Me pens are all, so Ask Me and she, her are empty. Interesting. They don't know how to pronounce it either. Yeah, I don't, I can hear it, how to say it in my head, but I don't know how to say it. But anyway, I think it's the she, her, and then the Ask Me are both empty, which is interesting. When a company says your content is saved in the cloud, it usually on an Amazon web server. Okay, makes sense. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, that makes sense. So anyway, I mean, this is just the stuff that instigates it right here, is by creating these pins and making people fall into this trap of having to, first of all, I would refuse to wear a pen. I would wear the FU pen because very clearly I'm a she, her. Speaking of which, you know what? Here's how confusing things get. Here's how confusing things get. Okay, this woman puts this perfectly here. God bless you. Watch this. This is why I guess pens are needed, because people can't figure out what they are. Here, let's play this.
All right, I'm about to show you this headline.
Oh my gosh, I didn't ask you to start yet. Okay. Ready? Listen to this.
All right, I'm about to show you this headline behind me, and I want you to feel like I'm 5 years old. Because what in the world is this?
Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for stopping by. All right, she's going to explain this to you, and let me know if you guys are confused as much as I am.
This trans, masculine, non-binary. What does that even mean? I feel like that's like saying I'm a vegetarian who eats meat.
Yes.
Okay, here's how my brain broke it down. Trans means that she's a woman. Masculine means now identifying and presenting as a man. And non-binary means that you're neither of these things.
Yep.
This headline might as well just have said, breaking, woman gets a haircut. To me, this seems like a desperate grab for attention from a woman who doesn't maybe like to wear makeup or wear heels or do her hair, which really just described a lot.
But this is the mental illness that we have in this country. You are coming out as a trans, masculine, non-binary. So that doesn't make any sense. Just like she said, trans means that you are female to male and you're identifying as masculine. So now you said that you're transitioning to a male, but you're non-binary. So now we're backing it up. So we went from female to male, right? So we took 2 steps forward, but then we just said that we're non-binary. So we're taking 2 steps back. Right. It's a poor, confused woman who just needs therapy. I mean, this is what I'm talking, and how this confuses. Let's just say that there is a younger generation out there. I'm not really familiar with her. I've seen Oppenheimer. I could tell you who the fuck she played, but let's just say that there is a young person out there who really looks up to this person and is like, oh my gosh, my favorite actor, whatever you are now, is doing this. I should probably do it too. It's confusing. It's confusing and it's unnecessary. So I don't understand. Like, pick a lane. This is what is so frustrating. It's like, just pick a lane. That's it. Pick a lane. All right, let's get rid of this. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about. We have some other things here too. Hang on a second. I'm just I pulled up a bunch of stuff and then I wanted to Jacob, I don't know if I formally said hi to you. Hello. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, this one's fun. This one's fun. Oh yeah. Here's another cake pop. This is fun. Here we go. Everyone buckle up, because can you tell someone, how can you tell if someone is trans? And guess who's going to give us the lesson? Cake Pop is going to give us the lesson. This is why I watch this person, because I just don't understand what's going on in their brain. They fascinate me in a really weird way, if that makes sense. All right, they're going to give us a lesson. Ready? Let's unmute this. Here we go.
The person who thinks they can always tell when someone's trans, huh? Okay, well, let's put that to the test.
First of all, can we just note that this person should be wearing a bra of some sort? Okay? First thing. Like, strap those puppies in. I know they might not be very big, but they're disgusting. Strap them in.
About to show you a series of photographs, but it is up to you to determine if each person is trans or not.
All right, let's play the game. Let's see if we can I haven't watched this all the way through, so let's see if we can figure this out. They expect us to understand their gender, but they can't even explain it themselves. 100%. That's what I'm saying. It's so freaking confusing. Non-binary to me is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. No, it's not Kathy Griffin, but oh my God, that is hysterical. I never saw this person as that. No, this is the tranny that I play on my show a lot. We call them Cake Pop. They are male to female transition and they get misgendered. This is the person who puts waiters and waitresses on blast for misgendering them. So, Kathy Griffin, I like that. All right, so let's see if we can play this game.
Starting with this man.
Okay.
Handsome, good hair, trans? Yes, George Evans is a trans man and a lovely human being. What about this woman? Lovely skin, beautiful smile.
Okay, first of all,
trans? Yes, Jamie Pandit is indeed a trans woman. Now, what about this woman? There are women with beards and short hair, but it's actually a cisgender man, Josh Sider, who pretends to be trans and black in order to own the libs. Good luck to you, Josh. Now, what about this man? He has very masculine features and in fact is a trans man. His name is Monroe Benuelos and he is a model and content creator. And what about this woman? This is a transgender.
It's so funny that this person won't pull up any of the conservatives. Like, why not pull up Blair White? Blair White passes. But they won't give Blair White the time of day because Blair White doesn't agree with what Cake Pop presents.
Her pop star from Germany named Kim Petras. You might have heard her hit song, Mama Don't Know That It's Getting Hot at the Body Shop, doing something.
Oh, I didn't know that person was trans. Holy shit. See, there you go. There you go. Because they obviously sound like one. Let me see. Oh, maybe I should read this. My kid just sent me a text message. Read it out loud. Read it out loud?
Good for your show.
Okay. Anyway, let's go.
And finally, how about this person? This looks like a person who is exploring their gender and sexuality.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a person who is mentally ill with that wig.
Someone who maybe has a feminine spirit inside of them that they're slowly starting to let
Really? That's where you're going with this? Okay.
out. And while that may be true, this is in fact a photo of J.D. Vance, the next vice president.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He was probably dressing up and playing around for like Halloween. What a scumbag.
Of the United States. And despite this photo, JD wants you to know that he is definitely not queer in any way, shape, or form, okay?
That looked like a funny photo. What is this person talking about? Oh my God, they are fucking mental. Boy,
hey, before y'all get in the comments, I'm not saying that I pass. So you're the person.
Oh, I'm not saying that I pass. Funny how that block right at the end. Because you don't pass. Those other people do pass. This one doesn't. So do better. Holy, yeah. Oh, you can tell, I can tell Blair White is a man. That's fine. I know, I'm going to read it. All right, my kid just sent me a text message regarding, okay. I watched a video on Snapchat last night of a girl who transitioned to a boy. She had gender dysmorphia because she was skinny and her boobs were on the smaller side. She was 15 when it started, went to the doctor and got the hormones and everything. At 15, she got top surgery and got her boobs removed. Then after that, she became suicidal and her mental health got worse. She realized that she made a mistake transitioning to a boy, so now her voice will forever be deep. She'll have manly facial features and bone structure, and her boobies are gone forever. And this is why you don't give this stuff to kids. The only thing she can do is have long hair and dress like a girl, but she probably won't feel like one ever again because her and her parents acted on it right away. All she probably needed was therapy. Now that's from my 16-year-old daughter. That's you did. Wow. My kid watched this last night and it made her think of what I talk about on the show here. That the fact that making these transitions when you're a kid is absolutely harmful. And like I said, if my kid wanted to transition, I would make her wait until she could sign the medical papers herself. But wow, that's that's a sad story. And also, if that 15-year-old was taking testosterone, which it sounded like she was, can she have kids? Her reproductive system might be all messed up. Yeah. See, and this cake pop person has said that there is no harm in transitioning early, that it's more harmful if you don't, which doesn't make any sense. So anyway, I think it's funny that at the end of this video, this person, Cake Pop, said that I know I don't pass. Speaking of the Josh Sieter or whatever they said, Josh is not pretending to be black. It's a joke. Hold up. Let me pull up this video. So Josh Sieter, if you guys remember, was pretending to be a female from a male as a scientific experiment to see how, I guess so. I know JD Vance, all he did was that was probably that looked like a really old photo because he's in his 40s. That looked like a really old photo where he was probably just dressing up for, I have a friend, a high school friend that back in the day dressed up as a woman for Halloween. I have the picture somewhere. He's not trans. He never wanted to be trans. It was a joke for a costume. So you mean to tell me that, first of all, JD Vance had the that was like a dollar store wig on. And he wasn't even like trying. It looked like it was a joke. But Cake Pop is going to lean in because they're so pissed off that Trump won the election that they'll just shit on whatever they can, any chance that they get. So you guys remember Josh? He was doing this whole the social experiment, just transitioning overnight, wanting to be taken seriously. This is the Josh that Lily had mentioned. And I guess this is December 7th, decides to start all over again. CLS, good to see you. I hope you are doing well. And if I don't see you at the next Sunday show, Merry Christmas. Which, can I just say real quick, speaking of Christmas and Christmas and all that stuff, I know this is not a religious podcast and all of that, but it's just interesting. The kid and I went to like a Christmas concert last night at a church that we frequent. Every once in a while we like to go. And we had a nice time, and then we had dinner, and then we decided to go and drive. And look, they have these streets that have lights, and they're all synced together, and that you put your radio station on and it syncs everything up. There were so many nativity scenes and so many signs relaying like about Jesus and about how, you know, Jesus is the reason for the season, and there's no Christmas without Christ and stuff like that. And I just feel like, you know, that this world is changing a little bit, and I think that everybody needs a little bit more Jesus. There's been a lot of misdirection and hate, and it's just nice to see that there's a little bit more Jesus out there. So anyway, this is okay. There we go. Sideways. Anyway, it was nice to see. So back to trannies. Josh is at it again, coming out. Yes. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. So Josh is coming out again for his second time. Oh, let me make this smaller. Hold on a second. Oh, it's just up here. Oh my gosh. Reset. There we go. Okay. So,
hey, everyone.
So we remember how this Josh had said that it was just a joke and that he did an experiment, and he proved his point that if the minute that you come out and say that you're something different, you have to be supported, blah, blah, blah. God bless you. Did that hurt? Poor thing. Yes, my daughter's very based. My daughter did get, she chose to get baptized over the summer. It was very sweet. Very sweet. Anyway, so he's deciding to be a woman again, and he's telling you to just trust the science. So here we go. I love this. He's such a troll, and it's great.
Hey, everyone. So now that I'm a woman, again, for the second time, I'm seeing a lot of transphobic comments talking about me. I just want to remind everybody, I'm gender fluid and trans, on top of non-binary.
See, right there, making fun of exactly what that person just was saying, that Hollywood person. It's the same thing. See, watch, which means I can identify as a man.
Which means I can identify as a man or a woman whenever I want, per the medical guidelines. So when you look at me, just trust the science and understand that I'm a woman, again, for the second time. Bye, everyone. Hey.
Oh, thank you, ABF. I appreciate you. And yes, you do have great parents. You do. You know, it was really important to me to be a good parent. I did not have a very good upbringing at all. And I just feel like our kids are the most important thing. And being raised right now in this time is just extremely scary. It's extremely scary because of all the weird shit going on. So we do try to raise her right. But yes, thank you. So I think it's funny that Josh is coming out again and he's trolling. And I enjoy. Can you make me pasta with red sauce after your stream? Yes, I can. I also have to do a pork roast and an egg bake. Don't ask. Meal prep. So that's the thing. Not only do I do this stream, but I have to finish the laundry, meal prep, and make my kid pasta with red sauce. Yes, I can. Oh, you guys. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry I haven't been around very much and popping up in your streams. I'm sure you know Cannoli was down for the count, but he's getting better. And Gooch has, since he's here, Gooch has a very important stream tonight. He has his 1-year anniversary. And what are you celebrating? Is it 22,000 subs in 1 year? Anyway, oh, and thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Let's find something to play for you. But yes, Gooch has a big, exciting stream tonight. It's 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So is that 11 East Coast? 11 East Coast, I believe. But anyway, I'm sorry I haven't been around in your streams, but you've been killing it. And congratulations on 1 year and on its 22,000 subs, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But congratulations. Everybody tune in tonight. And 11/11. Gotcha. They aren't registering. What does that mean? 1 year anniversary. 11/11 Eastern time. Thank you, ABF. What is they aren't registering? What does that mean? Oh, I get what you're saying. Yes. So he's just openly trolling now. Yes, that's correct. He is openly trolling, Carly. Yes, so 11/11 Eastern time tonight, Gooch is going to have a big celebration. His memberships. Oh, Gooch's memberships aren't registering still? I thought he fixed that. Anyway, let's play something for our lovely friend Gooch. Thank you so much for dropping 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Let's just do this one.
A pencil. I know, I've heard the story, sir.
Fucking pencil! Who the fuck can do that?
You have you have the gifted memberships bug too, Sassy. Those last 5. Oh, you're right. What the hell? Why? Oh, I see. I don't think yours. Oh, yours did, ABF, right? Because my daughter got one. So what does that mean? How do I fix that? Oh, my membership didn't register either, so I'll get a refund for it. What kind of shit is that? ABFs, did yours register? What the hell is going on? Okay, so how do I fix that? Did ABFs go through? Well, shit. I know. I think mine did, but I didn't count all of them to make sure. Okay. Yeah, I have heard that happening before, but I don't understand why it doesn't register. Well, I appreciate you guys anyway. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I just don't understand why YouTube is dumb. All right, you know what? I think I only saw 10 people get memberships earlier from ABF. Sometimes it takes a few days to sort itself out. Oh, yes, they are mad at me for hating on trannies' delusions. That's okay. I do get them. I looked at the membership options and made them public and it worked, but I believe there is going to be an update. Okay. So I have to look at my membership options. I'll look at that. Okay. So we're nearing the end of the stream, and ABF broke the memberships. I know, right? He's so damn generous. I have a couple of funny videos, and then actually real quick. I have to talk about this real quick. So I wanted to talk about this really quick, and then we'll play some funny videos. No, it's okay. Your generosity. Listen, the interwebs don't know how to handle your generosity. I've seen what you've been doing this week. ABF is like the most generous person in the YouTube community. It's insane what this man does to help his community. So I see you. I may not be commenting on stuff because last week has been insane, but I believe you. I mean, I see you. Okay, real quick. I wanted to bring this up because this was interesting. So do you guys, this Nancy Mace, she is the one that wants to keep, transgenders out of the bathrooms, so no transgender men and female bathroom or women and men's bathrooms and the whole thing. So basically, she got attacked by a pro-transgender man at the U.S. Capitol. So basically proving her point that that community, even though it's not a transgender person, the transgender community attacks this woman who doesn't want them in their bathrooms. It proves the point that they're dangerous. Anyway, I just thought that this was interesting. Women deserve to be safe. Your threats will not stop my fight for women. So they threaten her when she's trying to protect, she gets accosted. It's just like, it's so hypocritical. She was physically accosted tonight on Capitol grounds over her fight to protect women. Capitol Police have arrested him. I know it would have been funnier if she was attacked in the bathroom. I know. But it was like, you're proving the point of the danger. Like, you did not help. Okay, here's the thing. Even though at first I thought that they were attacked, that Nancy was attacked by a transgender person. However, it just proves the point. You did not help. If I was transgender, I would not be appreciative that this man attacked her, because now it makes the community, the group, look even worse. So you're absolutely right. It's toilet humor. It's just, you guys, these people. But you know what? Without these people, I wouldn't have a show. So, all right, real quick, I wanted to show two things. So there has been this thing going around. Crap. They took the video down. It's this funny video about, there is this filter on TikTok where you show your face and it tells you who your Disney parents are. And my Disney mother was Ariel. I forget who the prince was. I think my dad was the king, or the frog prince from Tiana, the Princess and the Frog. So, because he's darker skinned and I'm Sicilian. So I think it was funny that Ariel was my mom and he was my dad. Well, I was going to play that because it was really funny, but we're going to play this instead. If I have the clip. Okay, here we go. This is pretty funny. I always try to have a nice, yes. Oh my God. You're right. My Disney mother was trans. Oh shit. You're right. Well, there you go. Maybe I don't pass. Maybe I look too masculine. Holy shit. You're right. I had a trans mother. Fuck. Well, damn it. I guess we all can't win. I didn't even make that correlation. All right, let's try this. This was pretty cute here. Okay. As a fellow Italian, this was funny. Here we go.
Do you know what fungal means? It means fuck. He said in Italian, fungal, but in not Italian, you say fuck. He said fungal. Fuck.
You hear that? So fungul in Italian means fuck. And so she was giving the lesson on fungul and what it means. I just thought that was really cute. Caught in 4K. Yeah, I know. Oh, anyway, I thought that was cute. I try to end the stream with something funny. And I really wish the Disney parent thing was on there because that was pretty funny. But all right, I think I'm going to wrap it up today just because I have a lot of stuff to get done for the week. But I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out. So tomorrow, let's see, what do we have later? Oh, let me, what am I doing here? Let's promote. So Gooch tonight at 11:11 Eastern Standard Time for his big celebration. Thank you, CLS. I appreciate you. And then tomorrow night, I don't know if Cannoli is going to be on hosting duties, but MMM is back for the second part of Lord of the Rings. So join them tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be back next Sunday with another lovely 2 hours of shenanigans and people pretending to be something that they're not. A big thanks again to ABF. As always, greatly appreciate your generosity. Thank you so much. Tina for the $25. I mean, ABF with the 50 gifted memberships. That's huge. Tina with $25. Corey, 5 gifted memberships, and Gooch for 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you all. Thank you, ABF. Oh, hi, Turd Ferguson. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by at the very end. He will, or I'll kick his Guido ass. So Cannoli will be there tomorrow night, not on camera. Anyway, be kind on Cannoli. He's tired and beat up. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for all this love and support. I appreciate you. Make sure you like and share the stream. And I don't have my outro anymore, so we'll just play this other one that I have. Where are you? Hold on a second. I have another. All right, here we go. This is my outro. Love you all. See you next week. And as always, stay sassy. Oh,